Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be covering some Twitter drama. I'm going to be starting off this video with some screen recordings from that Twitter drama, but I want to go ahead and state this ahead of time. I do not want any hate sent to anyone involved in said Twitter drama. I just want you guys to understand the main reasons why I speak out against the Christian fundamentalists. In this Twitter drama, you're going to be seeing people say some very bigoted things. You're also going to see them say some very uneducated things about sex education, trans people, the LGBTQ plus community, and things of that nature. So this is just my rant in reference to this. I filmed this yesterday and some more things developed yesterday while I was asleep, so I'm re-recording this introduction, and I did the screen recordings last night. So no hate to anybody in this video, and just want you guys to understand what my stance is in this whole issue, okay? So stay tuned for that. Okay guys, I've mentioned in a couple of my videos that Twitter's kind of the place where I kind of get into back and forth discussions with people. I have had a couple of videos on my channel where I have brought those discussions into full-fledged videos, but it's been a minute since I've done that, especially since the transformed wife blocked me from her Twitter. But I have followed Ken Ham mainly for kind of like the just really ridiculous stuff that he posts on his Twitter. He does a lot of like clickbaitish type articles that are posted by these extremely religious fundamental like journalistic type places. One last week that I read from him supposedly happened in Massachusetts, where a school nurse supposedly implanted a Norplant birth control device in a teenage girl's arm. The mother was wondering why her daughter was having all these medical conditions, and come to find out it was because this Norplant birth control was in her daughter's arm, and the school nurse was supposed to be the one that put it in. Obviously, those kinds of things do not go on because, one, Norplant is something that has to be put in by a medical professional, something that most school nurses are not, like they are like LPNs. This has to be put in by like a doctor in a doctor's office in a controlled environment type situation with certain medical equipment that's not going to be offered at a school. Just one. Two, those things are regulated by serial number. Doctors' offices have to like keep up with where they are. They have to be like checked to make sure that they're not ruptured. I actually had a girl that I used to play softball with back when we were teenagers that after she had her first child in her teen years had that implanted into her arm, and while we were playing softball she ruptured it and had to have it surgically removed and have another one implanted in a different area of her arm due to her physical activity. So these are things that I do know about this. So obviously this was just one of those like scandalous type things to get the religious fundamentalists to try to pull in more people, shore up those religious boundaries, and get people outraged. So today he posts this Twitter feed, and it says, just another reminder that schools aren't neutral. All government schools teach a religion. They teach students a worldview based on a foundation, and if the foundation is that man determines morality, then ultimately anything goes. This is just another example of what happens when Christianity is thrown out and replaced by the religion of secularism, atheism, and naturalism. When man is his own God, then a person whose heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked determines the worldview taught. Now, this has been a big argument that I've had several weeks in a row with several different people, that atheism is not a religion. I've posted just the meaning of atheism several times, and Ken Ham constantly posts that atheism is a religion. He's just not getting it. Like the neurons are not all firing in there. But the story that he posts is irate parents pummel government official over porn in class. Supposedly over in Britain, they are showing porn in class. I'm going to tell you right now, British people have a little bit more like relaxed views on certain things, but I guarantee you they're not showing porn in school to children. It's just not happening, okay? So, it's 7:58 my time, approximately an hour ago. I posted, all Christians get mad because kids are taught sex ed in schools. Abstinence-only education is proven to be ineffective, so sex education needs to be taught so that adolescents know about their bodies and how to take care of them and protect themselves. Also, there are studies, religious can make sure, hold on, sorry. There's been so many things posted. I said, if diagrams and discussions of contraceptives in clinical terms is porn, boy, Christians can get turned on by anything. I've had some like random people like comment about, well, abstinence worked for me and several people I know. Well, okay, if it did, great. But there have been scientific studies into abstinence-only education and into sex ed education. It has been proven that abstinence-only education does not work. There are higher teen pregnancy rates. There are higher STDs in the areas that have abstinence-only education. This is not just me talking. These are scientific studies that are posted anywhere for anybody to read. Go out, look it up for yourself, okay? Anyway, I've kind of gone back and forth with a couple of people. But I took a screenshot of this. Let me just refresh my Twitter to make sure that nobody else is reporting or is tweeting out something retarded real quick. Okay. Anyway, I had to take a screenshot of this because it was just so outrageous. It instantly set me all the way off. So this one guy tweeted back to me and stated, that is the job, it was in reply to one of my tweets about teaching kids about their bodies and stuff like that. That is the job of the parents, not the school. I don't need a liberal SJW tranny that denies basic biology to educate my, in parentheses, or anyone else's, end of parentheses, child about sex. Ham is right. You're pushing a worldview onto children too young to realize they're being manipulated. One, that pissed me off. So I replied with, one, wow, the bigotry in that post. But two, pushing worldviews is exactly what religion does. Sex education gives you basic facts about your body and how it works. If it would have been taught in my area, maybe more of my classmates would not have been knocked up as teens or carrying STDs that have no cures today. But hey, go off and spew some more hate while preaching love. That instantly pissed me off. That's the reason why I came in here, sat down, turned on my filming lights. I was not going to film today. I do not feel good. I had a rough night at work, and I was not going to film today. But this made me so mad. Here it is, in black and white. One of Ken Ham's Christian fundamentalists just spewing out bigotry in defense of one of Ken Ham's clickbait articles. This is just ridiculous. They are not showing porn. If it's anything that they are doing, it is going to be something of a sex education based thing, or something in the realm of teaching somebody about their body, or trying to teach them against, sex trafficking stuff, because that's become a big thing. There are lots of things that can be determined porn under Christian fundamentalists. But like I said again, I have caught a lot of these articles from Ken Ham that are just completely and utterly ridiculous. I have saved a couple of them that I'm going to do dedicated videos on and just debunk completely. But again, just ridiculous. And then you have this person just openly spewing hate, but in the name of religion, which is supposed to be loving and caring and bringing people in. But you're going to be calling people all of these names. Now, you can believe whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. It's a free will, free country. Do as you wish. Go off, sister. But you cannot sit here and claim that you are a loving religion, a caring, compassionate religion, when you talk this much trash. Okay? You can't do it. And coming from religion and knowing what I know, that's exactly what these people do. That's exactly how they think. That's exactly how they talk. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I have heard some of the most pious religious people say some of the most hateful, bigoted things ever. And this is just proof that they still continue to do it today. The only thing that was missing from that was the N-word. Truly. But again, go off, sister. Do what you want. But then, they're going into all kinds of other things that they wish weren't taught and blah, 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 blah. And just like I told them, my whole thing is better education for children. I want children to be safe. I have a son. If they send home, I live in the South, so they always send home the paperwork for sex ed. I'm telling you right now, if they send home the paperwork for sex ed, I'm signing for him to attend sex ed. I want him to know everything possible to make his life as easy and safe as possible. And yes, me and my husband both have had talks with him about, what to do, what not to do. But I want him to have all the facts possible so that when he's making those decisions, he's as well informed as he can possibly be. Abstinence-only education does not equip people with the information they need to make an informed decision. It does not. So religions all over the world, get that in your heads. You're not equipping your children with the information they need to make an informed decision. Just because God says don't do it. Remember back to your childhood. Whenever somebody told you don't do it, that was the thing you wanted to do the most. Saying don't do it makes them want to do it. Giving them facts, giving them information, gives them the ability to make an informed decision. An educated, informed decision. It's not something you're going to be able to stop with, well, God says don't do it. Because it's not going to stop it. Now that I've gone off on my rant, if you like this video and my rant, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell. Let me know what you think about this absolute show of bigotry. I will be inserting the screenshot of this guy. I'm going to blank out his username because while he may be bigoted and all that, I do not want to send any hate his way. Also, I'm going to say now, and I will put an insert at the beginning, do not send any hate to Ken Ham or any of the people that follow Ken Ham. This is not what this is about, people. I'm not trying to get anybody to hate on anybody. What I want people to do is just think more broadly. If you are religious, be religious. Do what you want. I myself used to be religious. I am no longer religious because I've seen both sides of the fence. I choose the side that I'm on now. Okay? I don't hold any ill will to people that are on that side of the fence. Do you? But once you try to impede on my ability to do me, that's when I have a problem with you. But right now, I will be inserting that at the end of this so that you can actually read it for yourself and see that I'm not making this up. But I will be blacking out his screen name and picture and information and stuff so you can just read the context of what he said and my reply so that you see that that's what I said. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Down in the comments, let me know what you think. In the description box is my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, my email's there. Facebook and Instagram just pretty much let you know when a new video's up so that you guys can come and check out what's going on. My Twitter, like I said, is where most of my interactions kind of go down between people. So if you want to come check that out, you can come and check that out. Also, email if you want to email me stories or just email me something that you want to talk about. You can do that on any platform. My email's also open, so you could do that as well. But that's going to do it for right now, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.